Welcome to the show.
Welcome back. So remember when I wrote this down on this box filled with 136 loose Atari cartridges? Oh, about 30 seconds after I finished filming that, I found some more loose ones. I think some of these I have
shown in previous videos. And these here are all ones that I think we saw. Possibly label variations in here. But if you've been watching the series, these are all pretty much the same ones.
That you've seen, but let's take a look at some of these more unusual ones. And this is a whole separate video I have to make, as I realized there's information I do not know about some of this stuff, and I'm gonna have to look it up or seek help. Seek help. We found the missing donor for the Jungle Hunt sticker, and we found this Sears and Roebuck version. This also had a loose sticker, so still haven't heard from any collectors about what's the best glue to use to put these back on. I don't want it to discolor the oxidized label or soak through. All right, let's take a look at these. So we're just gonna jam right into the ones we haven't seen in the series. These are called Zonox Double Enders, and there's 2 games. What a great idea.
Zonox is here. The world's first double ender. Twice the fun for the price of one. 2 different video games in one cartridge. On one end, Ghost Manor awaits. Tag the spook. Shoot down evil spirits. Don't let the moving wall crush you. 5 scary screens. That's just one end. On the other end, challenge Spike's Peak. Super sound effects, great graphics, 5 more screens. Zonox Double Enders, so exciting you'll have to try them. Ghost Manor one end, Spike's Peak the other.
Spike's Peak, Ghost Manor. This is pretty common. I think the Chuck Norris one maybe is as equally as common, but people want to buy that one more. That's about all I know about those. This was great in the arcade. I don't know if you might have had to be kind of an arcade nerd to remember Congo Bongo. It was sort of like a 3/4 view like Zaxxon, but you were sort of this crazy, wacky Raiders of the Lost Ark guy going up like Hubert style. This is out of place here, but this is a Sears and Roebuck version of Warlords. I'm going to do a longer video about these Sears and Roebuck labels. Alright, here's another great data age game. I told you guys I actually have a record that this company put out advertising all these games. It's a really super campy, terrible, like old-time radio show sci-fi.
You're about to enter a new dimension of experience. You will venture to a place beyond imagination, where both space and time deform into grotesque realities.
Here's this. I don't remember this game when it was coming out, but I was excited to find it in the thrift stores in the 90s and play it. It's pretty decent. This is another one, sort of like a track and field. I forget which one of these is good. It's either winter games or summer games, or maybe it's California games. I forget. This is sort of a more rare Activision title. It's got the label rot. You can see it's 1984. And by 1984, the Atari 2600 was sort of coughing up dust. So all the games that came out towards the end of the run are going to be more valuable because they're harder to find. They didn't print up as many. I don't remember Piece o' Cake. I think Piece o' Cake is slightly harder. It says 1982, but maybe US Games was in litigation and maybe they didn't ship that many of these over. Interesting cart shape. Some of these third-party games have different case styles. All right, that's it. We'll do the Sears labels next. All right, I incorporated some of this stuff in here. And now I gotta change this. Now we have 175 inside that box. And before I do the video on the Sears stuff, I haven't counted those yet. But of course, how do I get the camera off here? I ended up looking around just sort of haphazardly, seeing if I could find any more in this top box. Cracked it open. And it's just, you know, I don't know how deep that goes. I hope it's just that top layer, but these look a little cleaner. I don't know. Maybe these were a different
find or something. Anyway, it continues.
It works just like a telephone switchboard.